I was cracking everybody. Last night we had a good podcast on American Cholo. American Cholo invited me and Beaver. We were on there, chopped it up. I was on there for about an hour. You guys really didn't need to watch the rest of it when I left. Hopefully you left. Nah, but so while I was on there, I saw some people saying that big KevMacs, shout out to KevMac. KevMac had mentioned me, or they had talked about something on one of his lives. So I just, oh, by the way, excuse the V-neck. Me and my girl about to go out. You know, it's what you do when you're a grown man. You wear a V-neck under something nice and have good cologne. But anyways, getting back to what I was saying. So I just right now saw the thing on KevMacs live. And, you know, I see that one of his moderators was the one that's been in my comment section, lightweight banging on me. And it had to do, I'm going to go back to a video where I had talked about a specific incident that happened in New Folsom, where, as usual, the raza from down south was outnumbered. There was 7 of us on the yard that day, I believe it was. 7 of us on the yard. Now, if somebody wants to say it was only 3 blacks, more power to you. But what I do want to say is Nate Dogg 916, you guys know his channel. Nate Dogg was there that day on the yard. And I really, I welcome Nate to give the black perspective from that day. Nate, you know, and I know who was supposed to kick that thing off. HL's people. They didn't do it. It was supposed to be HL's people were gonna kick it off, and you guys were gonna follow suit. You know that I know what I'm talking about. But now I think there needs to be some clarification, okay? Because when I was watching KevMacs, when I watched back his live right now, there's a huge misunderstanding, and I don't know that, you know, because I see that Mosley guy, Kev's moderator, keeps talking about blacks are 6% of the population. And Latinos, I'm Mexican, I'm not a Latino. But anyways, Latinos are 36%. 36% don't get incarcerated, and 6% don't get incarcerated. So those numbers are irrelevant. Go to the CDCs if you want to do that. But even then, you guys are not understanding. Somebody somewhere is not understanding. My take is you were never in prison, and if you were never on a level 4, definitely not on a 180. Because there's never a time when all Mexicans ride together, period, okay? They're broken up into factions that don't get along, historically have never got along. Now, when you look at it, shout out to the raza from up north, but everybody that's been in the joint knows, just like I did in the YA story, when I did the YA story, Northerners in Nellis, I mentioned raza from Southern California has always been in every single youth authority facility. The raza from up north weren't. There were only in a few. Later, they started moving around down south. Okay. In the CDC, there are not enough raza from Northern California to place them on every single yard. You guys know that if you were there. So how could somebody count that faction in? And even if they were on the yard, they're less than 50 deep, and they do not ride with the South against the blacks. Okay. The Bulldogs, shout out to the Bulldogs. They didn't ride, so, and they're not on yards. They're only on 2 yards, I believe, in the CDC now, right? So for people to try to factor in all these other groups that are never on the yard, why are you laughing, babe? For people to factor in these other groups that historically never support the raza from down south when they enter into a war with the black population, that's insane to me. Secondly, everybody knows when the raza from down south enter into a war with the blacks, they don't go after just the blood or just the Crip who the problem is with. They go after everybody. So you have one group taking on 5-6 different groups. So again, I need somebody who's been to the joint to explain, and who isn't my skin tone, to explain to those of their own skin tone the reality. I've never put anybody down. I didn't say who won, who lost. You know what I'm saying? That's never been a point in my videos. None of my videos. Every video that I put out, I'm trying to spark a thought in someone's mind. Hopefully some change in someone's heart, so they don't follow in the footsteps of those of us that lived that life, had a life sentence, You know what I mean? That's all I try to do. I'm not even gonna address this anymore. Mr. Mosley, you can Google as many population statistics as you want. You can hate on me all you want. Where that hate comes from, I don't get it. But again, Nate Dogg 916, you were there that day. You could say what really happened that day, how many Mexicans you saw in that yard, and what was supposed to happen without getting into details. You know how it is. But with that, you guys take care. I'm out.